Well, there's breaking news we're tracking at this hour. We're learning that the US President Donald Trump has ordered strikes on Iran's missile base. Important information that we're tracking at this hour as the US President has ordered strikes on Iran's missile base. The CENTCOM has said that the order comes from the US President himself. CENTCOM has even further gone on to say that the task is to level Iran's ballistic missile program. An important piece of information that we're tracking at this hour, the CENTCOM has said that it is destroying Iran's ability to rebuild and will even dismantle Iran's missile capability for the future. This is an important and crucial piece of information that we're tracking at this hour. This is stemming in from the United States, where the US President Donald Trump is said to have ordered strikes on Iran's missile base. Now, the CENTCOM has further gone on to say that the US President has in fact asked them to they've been tasked to level Iran's ballistic missile program and are destroying Iran's ability to even rebuild. They are dismantling Iran's missile capability for the future. Let's also listen into the reactions coming in.
Just the last 72 hours, America's bomber force has struck nearly 200 targets deep inside of Iran, including around Tehran. And in just the last hour, U.S. B-2 bombers dropped dozens of 2,000-pound penetrator bombs targeting deeply buried ballistic missile launchers. The president gave us another task: to raise or level Iran's ballistic missile industrial base. So we're not just hitting what they have, we're destroying their ability to rebuild. And so as we transition to the next phase of this operation, we will systemically dismantle Iran's missile production capability for the future, and that's absolutely in progress.
Well, on this, we also have my colleague Vishal Vivek joining us on the broadcast. Vishal, I want to understand from you, we're seeing a statement coming from the CENTCOM, but previously also we've heard the US President Donald Trump talk about Iran's capabilities. And just a while back, he went on to say that all of Iran's armed forces were virtually defunct. But where does Iran really stand when it comes to the entire war? Because, many experts are even surprised at the fact that Iran could, last in the war for this long.
Yes, and it has to be looked at in a different way, because many experts, on the other hand, talk about how asymmetric this war is. Even though Iran does not have the capability to stand up to Israel and US's united front, but it still has in its arsenal thousands and thousands of ballistic missiles, big ballistic missiles, hypersonic ballistic missiles that seem to be doing quite a lot of damage. They seem to be penetrating the Israeli airfield, which seemed impenetrable just about a year ago, when the war had not broke out the last time in June. We had seen multiple instances of these, missiles getting into the territory of Israel, and many of them, evading Iron Dome, which is the best system of air defense mechanism in the world. So Iran does have the capability to do the damage, and it is trying to, adapt to the needs, and it has been able to, create a lot of troubles for both the sides. It's still the top leaders. Some of the top leaders are still standing. Ali Larijani is still standing. Pezeshkian is still standing. So Iran is very much in the game still.